You tried breathing deeply. You counted to 10. You walked away from the situation. But still, you explode. Let's be honest, anger is not about others. It's about what's unsolved inside you. And today, I'll show you how to dissolve it. Anger is not an emotion. It's an intensified resistance. You wanted something to go your way, and it didn't. And now your system goes into friction. It's like your mind is saying, this should not be happening. But who are you to decide what should and what shouldn't happen? Well, a great mystic once said, anger is like poison. Being angry is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. That will not happen. If you drink, you'll die. But what if anger is a teacher showing us where we are not free? Let's see the root causes of anger. Why people turns into animals. All anger is born from one root, powerlessness. You feel out of control, so you scream, rage and blame. But underneath that flame is a fear, insecurity and hurt. So when you get anger, instead of reacting to it, just ask yourself, what am I trying to protect? What am I trying to protect right now? It's just your ego, which is causing an anger. You're trying to protect your ego. Ask yourself. So do not suppress the anger. Transform yourself. People say, control your anger. No, that's very dangerous. Because whatever you suppress, it becomes dark. That's same with an emotion. If you hold an unsolved or unsaid emotion, it's like a standing water. Have you seen if a water stands for a long time, it will turn polluted, dirty, and it will gather all kind of negative influences towards it, insects, and it will also start creating some diseases. So when you're angry, don't react. Instead, watch it. Feel the rise in heat. Don't identify with it. Just say, I'm not this anger. I'm not even the mind. Whatever you call as you is just your own gathering, your own making. You looked at something and that's something I like. You look at someone doing that things and you are like, okay, I'll be also doing the same thing. 90% of human behavior is a learned behavior. What you call as your character or personality is all your own making. So the anger is also of the same kind. When you get angry, you notice and say to yourself, this is not me. Of course, anger is not you. You're not even the mind. That's the truth. You're not even this mind. Once you remind this, on that particular moment, you will see your anger will just get washed away like a mist in the morning. So science, psychology has come up with certain practices for you to control your anger immediately or instantly. So first thing is you consciously pause. Hold for a second. Hold your hand to your heart and say, not now, don't react. Let me breathe first. This 10-second pause can save you almost 10 years of regrets. And anger is an energy shift. When energy moves, it dances, it screams at the pillow. So do Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is an ancient yogic practice which will create a path for anger to release, not a person to destroy. So stick on to a particular routine. 90% of your body and mind will be in control if you have control over your breath. Find a practice, stick to it, make inner balance your default. Well, you must know that you are not wrong feeling angry. Do not think this is something crazy, this is something wrong, this is something bad. No. Anger is not an evil. It's just a misunderstood signals. But your truth is deeper than that rage. You're not a victim of emotions. You're a sky in which all of them passes. Next time when anger comes, don't fight it. Don't obey it. Just bow to it. You watch it leave. Bowing doesn't mean you react. You respond consciously. Reaction is only when you're weak. Response is when you're stable. See, if you're struggling with anger, you must know you're not alone. There are millions of people who are going through same stuff every day, almost every moment of their life. Trust me, there is a way where peace is not a performance. It's your natural state. You must know that your life is 100% yours. See, why do you get angry? You think one more person is not like you. They're not doing what you want to do. They're not being in a way you want them to be. See, it doesn't matter what other people do, think. Let them do whatever the hell they want. It's their problem. You must know that your life is 100% about you. If you keep on reacting for every little things and silly things that are happening in and around, you will be just like an unstable waves all the time. That's okay in an ocean, but it's not okay with human. So anger, greed, lust, irritation, if you are in these kind of states, it means your own intelligence has turned against you. So it's time that you look at it carefully and use your intelligence consciously. All these things are leading you towards some disease and disorders. Mainly the main causes of mental issues are anger, anxiety, uncontrolled and suppressed emotions. When you do not put out an emotion, it's a kind of effect. When you suppress an emotion, when you put out an emotion in an uncontrolled way, that's the kind of effect to your body. Because every action, there is a reaction inside the system. So every action you make should be of a conscious move. If you are a slave of your actions, you will be a compulsive animal. If you are conscious about your actions, that's called as yoga. So in yoga, if you establish yourself to a yoga, a simple yogic practices every day, it doesn't mean you have to keep on spending your whole day, whole night for your yogic practices. Yoga doesn't mean twisting and turning. Yoga is a profound science, a sacred science where it has solution for almost everything, just about everything. This is what Rare Alchemy is about. We have plenty of tools and techniques which are already available and are coming on a way for you to make use of it. Make them a part of yourself and just see how your darkest energies turns into a sacred gold. See you in the next video. You are not broken. You were never broken. The world just made you forget who you truly are. Most people don't need fixing. They need remembering. What if I told you anxiety, overthinking, sadness, even your self-doubt is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that your life is suffocating under a lifestyle that was never meant for you. Stay with me for the next few minutes. I'm going to show you the truth that no one ever told you while growing up.